Since he hasn't stopped surprising anyone, but in the end, when you play for Argentina, it goes beyond that. We just see him as a teammate. We do it for the people, for the 45 million Argentines who are watching us.
Whilst is the ace of swords, everyone else is the ace of clubs, because they're always by his side. He has helped everyone around him to grow. He has given them all the confidence to dream even bigger.
Every kid wants to be Messi. They want to do what he does. I think that Leo will leave the same kind of legacy that Maradona did. I'm sure of it.
I'm back.
Greatness is not measured by what Messi does. It's measured by what Messi makes others believe that they are capable of.
Yeah. I know he's capable of that. He doesn't need anyone's help.
We are running out of superlatives to describe this legend, Lionel Messi. What a joy it has been to watch him at this World Cup. He's defied the odds.
Final!
He's such a huge part.
It's
In
a
fact, when you
World
look at the
Cup
stats,
final.
63% of his World Cup has been spent walking, but he springs into life when he is required. And now we're going to understand a little bit more about how
Look
his
at the
role
energy,
has
man.
evolved over the course of this World
spell
Cup.
bound
Robbie,
that.
take it away. What can you tell us?
Yeah, thanks, Seema. I think we're going to look obviously Argentina and how instrumental Messi is. You know, we see him, he's that 39-year-old player now, but he's still changing games. You look at him, he gets the ball in a position, two defenders come over, he's not afraid to drive past plays, putting balls into the box. Where I call them buffet balls, where Martinez just sticks it into the back of the net.
MetLife Stadium.
Messi. He hasn't really changed his formation, but when we look at this clip again,
July.
you see Argentina bursting forward, plenty of movement, plenty of moments, but again you see Messi drifting on that right hand side. However, it takes a little bit of a run, creating that space for Messi. Ball finds him.
Argentina.
He's one to get into the box and cross a great ball into the box. We see Argentina with plenty of numbers chasing the game, but he crosses the ball. And we can see him, he's alert, he's alive, he's ready for that second ball.
Messi.
Again, you can see him scanning a little earlier, but he's that delay to run into the box. Ball breaks down, and there's no one in the world of football you want to drop to this. And again, he shoots the ball back into the back of the net. Keeper got no chance, and back in the game. Egypt are into the next round because of this fella.
Yes, absolutely. Well said there. He has been unbelievable to watch from start to finish. We've enjoyed him every step of the way. He's got the leading appearances at the World Cup in 33. 6 World Cups he's played in. Only Ronaldo's done the same. He's won 2 Golden Balls in history in 2014 and 2022. The records, well, I have lines and lines and lists of the records he has set, he has broken, and he has rewritten. And I wonder if he's going to rewrite history once again today. This man has been wonderful to watch, and it has been a joy to watch him evolve over the years. So it's now time to bring you Z's iconic head-to-head showdown, brought to you by Mahindra Thar Rocks. Tasked with delivering the important goals, or perhaps for Messi, it might even be an assist, as we've just learned from Robbie. But look, Oyarzábal's not gone under the radar at all. 5 goals, 1 assist. Lionel Messi, 8 goals, 4 assists. I wonder how this one will play out.
I think Lionel Messi will get 1 assist and 2 goals. As simple as that.
Lionel Messi, the second player after Cafu to play in 3 World Cup finals. The man is a legend, and Robin, I don't even know if this would be his last World Cup. We think it would be, but he just keeps defying the odds.
I think Messi decides when he wants to stop playing. He said that at the last World Cup as well, that I'm finally happy. You know, it feels like everything's come together, and then you see him pop in at this World Cup. And a lot of people will also say he seems a lot more energetic, a lot more fitter than the previous one. Even if you're walking, if I can produce performances like that walking, I'm happy to walk throughout the game. And that's exactly what Messi's done. And on the other side, if you look at Oyarzábal, an understated match winner for them. He stands as Spain's top scorer at the moment, and it's pretty important how both of these players will perform coming into this game. We have an identity, and today the way Argentina is set up, it feels like they're going to want absolute chaos to break that identity.
Bring you on the other side of this break.
Kilometers per hour.
When we share who we truly are, real connections happen. Black and white, the magic of sharing.
I might not be in 2020
Argentina.
FIFA World Cup Finals.
11:30
So,
p.m. Live and exclusive
there'll be a
on
moment.
C5.
हीरो की राइड में जो मजा है
मजा है कुछ नया नया है
Zoom 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 baba Zoom 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 baba Zoom 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 baba Oh
Hero Zoom. Get set, zoom.
Are you guys done with this? Please. I'm tired of looking at this thing, man. For over a month right now.
Hello and welcome back. It's now time to bring you Z's Momentum Meter, presented to you by Mahindra Electric Origin
Mahindra.
SUVs.
Did you throwing it on purpose like that? It's not Mahindra.
Momentum-wise, oh, it's a hard one to
Mahindra.
call, isn't it? It's very,
Mahindra.
very difficult. The stats are saying
No
that
matter
it's in favour of
what
Spain
your
this time, but
accent
can you ever
is,
really predict
you're
a
not gonna
World
spell
Cup
that
final?
wrong.
Both teams have done phenomenally well to get to this stage, and we'll know
Leo
more
Messi.
when it kicks off. in
Lionel
20 minutes'
Messi.
time.
Oh, the momentum with Spain. 59% for Spain and 31% for 41% for
That you
Argentina.
cannot predict. Robbie, your thoughts? Is there slight
Oh, no.
momentum swinging in one
The
team's
matcha.
favour? Is that impossible?
The mosquito. The
Sole.
sole.
Seen on the momentum monitor there. And look, you can see why, because obviously the way they haven't conceded goals, I think they've been dominant. Been hit and miss at times, Argentina, you're having to struggle to get back into games, but they've done it. So that sort of gives them a little bit of an easier access into this game, I think. But I can't wait to get us going. Honestly, it's going to be such a fascinating battle.
It's going to be such a spectacle, isn't it? Well, let's delve into the teams, the tactics, learn where this could be won and lost tonight. Robin Singh, where have you gone and what are you telling us?
I was so happy I wasn't predicting a winner. I'll predict probably how both these teams are going to play safer for you guys. And when you see them set up, it's going to be for Argentina, it's going to set up in a 4-4-2. But when you look at the other side for Spain as well, you can see them with a back four with Rodrigo, Fabian Ruiz and Olmo in the middle of the park, with Alex Baena, Oyarzabal and Lamine Yamal attacking. What I'd like to also touch upon is Argentina, when they attack, it's going to be very interesting because they want to keep it compact, and today they're wanting to just load the middle of the park. And what's going to be most important is the free roll that Messi is going to get with the wings and the overload that he's going to cause. I think one of the reasons why Nico Gonzalez is playing is he's going to go up a little further, I feel. And Enzo Fernandez, McAllister at the ball, just making sure the midfield is compact with no space to Rodri to play those line-breaking passes as he's got them highest in this tournament. And when you look at the other side for them, they want that back three or back four with Tagliafico and Montiel to just be there. Nico with his pace and his running abilities can make a back five and make sure that the defense is compact. And that's where I feel that Spain have to do better because they're also going to commit numbers. Cucurella, always on the overlap, has a question to be asked because Messi, we're talking about him walking, but as soon as he goes up with Cucurella, he's going to leave that bit of space around there for Messi to attack. And maybe that's where You would see as Rodrigo and today Fabian Ruiz also sit a little deeper. Now, can Lamine Yamal be found alone with a wing back? And Nico Gonzalez again comes into play because Lamine Yamal cannot be left. The confidence that he's got, the identity and the momentum that Spain are bringing in, they're going to be very difficult to go one-on-one with Lamine Yamal. So I think one of the reasons why you see another winger on the Argentinian side is to stop Lamine Yamal. Cucurella, with his full-back approach, maybe has to be slightly a little far back, but the way Laporte, Kubarsi and Rodrigo are playing, I think they will stop most of the attack. So again, when you see how they're both set up together, it will sort of look like a 4-4-2 with Spain's shape, but in the attack they'll have to be a little more sensible because it's going to be difficult as soon as the other team hits transition.
It's going to be so interesting to see how this plays out because as we've just learned, how they both set up is so different, the style of play is so different. What do you think is going to define this match?
Please start.
Well, could be very interesting if Spain would make a 1-0 lead because I think then it will be quite difficult for the Argentines, also come from behind. And this, I think maybe this could happen because we will see Spain a lot having the ball, and maybe we'll see Yamal today scoring. I feel it a little bit, and they were coming so often from behind. If they are really able to do again and again against Spain, this could be really hard.
It could indeed, and that man there is hoping to light up this World Cup stage. He's only 19 years old. I guess the big question is, can Lamar make a solid impact on the game, just like the Hero Extreme 125R? It has absolutely everything, by the way. Fastest pickup, pure adrenaline, and an absolute thrill of a performance on the football field. Very much like our Lamine Yamal. Robbie, what do you think is going to happen with Lamine Yamal? We're going to see him really light up. This is a big moment for him in his career.
Yeah, and big moments require big players, and I think we've seen enough in the past to warrant that title. Early in the tournament, we were talking about sort of how we probably wasn't the Lamine Yamal we'd expected in this tournament. But as the games and have progressed into the semi-final, and then obviously this one, I think we're expecting a little bit more. He has got the ability to drive past players.
Okay.
And he has a little bit of an aura on the pitch now. Before he comes on, and he has that little bit of a special character, that special moment. But when you've got an aura on the football pitch as well, that attracts more defenders as well. So when you're doing that creates space for like a Porro going on the outside of him as well.
And I think that's where the game might change. As I was talking on the tactical board as well, you've got a Messi who will want to create sort of an overload and get his side free. And the same way Lamine Yamal will also want some of that. When you look at a Porro behind him, he's not going to be on the overlap. So he will want to keep a Nico Gonzalez busy. As soon as Lamine Yamal gets one-on-one, you add another dimension to this Spanish attack. We call them tiki-taka, but I think this team is a tiki-taka 2.0. It's going to be very interesting because I was telling Robbie earlier, De La Fuente was actually heading a module that Scaloni was in, and he's called him a first row student who understands the game very well. And today's lineup, I think he's studied Spain and he wants this man to shine.
Messi,
yes, this man
please
has shone completely throughout this World Cup in different ways. We've seen his assists, we've seen his goals, we've seen his presence. We know everything there is to know about Lionel Messi. I just wonder how much he is going to test that Spanish goalkeeper, Unai Simon, tonight. I mean, it's a big day for the goalkeepers as well, which we haven't spoken about yet.
Well, absolutely. This is the greatest moment
Lionel Messi has scored
in their career
8
for the
goals.
goalkeepers, and they absolutely know. And believe me, I know from what I'm
Messi
speaking.
is the first
every
person
small
to score
mistake
7+
can
goals
make a
at
big
multiple
difference in this
editions
game.
of
So
the
this
FIFA
is
World Cup.
maximum adrenaline.
Am I surprised
and
now?
maximum pressure. Also, I know you don't like the word pressure,
But it's true.
But absolute pressure for the goalkeepers.
But what about the players other than Lionel Messi in this Argentinian side that you're most expecting to really turn up today?
Well, I mean, I'm expecting them all to, because it's a World Cup final, and if you're not expected to turn up for this, then you shouldn't be playing in these games. But each player's come up with big moments. We speak about Messi all the time, how much he can create and how much he can sort of change games out whenever he wants to. But I think we've got to give a special mention for him as well, actually, Alvarez. I think.
I don't care about others.
Again, I spoke before about his goal. The winning goal, obviously in helping them get to here. I mean, a wonderful goal to win any game. the main goal of the tournament, but he's got more to that as well. So we're talking about obviously players keeping defenders on the toes. You've got Messi who will try and do a little bit more, obviously Alvarez, and obviously the way Argentina are playing tonight, they could expect that little bit of a press, but as we've seen with the Spain team against France, Spain quite easily got through the press, so I think Argentina need to be a little bit careful in terms of how they press. So whether they're just a little bit too relaxed and instead of being that gung-go team, but it's important that all these players sort of stand up today.
And Enzo Fernandez has shown this World Cup that he really can come up with the goods when he's required.
Absolutely. As Robbie was saying, you've got the likes of Alvarez and Messi getting you the goals, but tonight you need players in the midfield, and you speak of the midfield, you have to speak about Enzo, the machine that he is. He's going to go box to box. He's going to provide that bit of help to a DePaul and even a McAllister to just sit there. And he will also be one of the destroyers in that middle of the park for Argentina.
Excellent stuff. Well, gents, I can't believe it. Our pre-show has flown by because we've arrived at the moment. It's time for the grand final of the FIFA World Cup.
Someone has
Spain
won
against Argentina after this.
What? That's Dragon Ball Z. Ultra Instinct. No. That's not Ultra
By the
Instinct.
broadcast sponsors Z5 and United Sports. Coverage of FIFA World Cup 2026.
What they
Co-presented by Mahindra SUVs, Johnny Walker Lux Blended Water, and associate sponsor Hero MotoCorp.
Am I live?
Hard Rocks, the SUV.
When we share who we truly are, real connections happen. Black and white, the magic of sharing.
इस चार दीवारी से, सवालों से, रूटीन से लेते हैं ब्रेक।
Gina, 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 Gina.
वो जीना भी क्या जीना जो एक्सट्रीम ना हो। हीरो एक्सट्रीम, लिव एक्सट्रीम।
एक चाय हो जाए, गिरनार डिटॉक्स मेरी वाली। एक चाय उनके लिए जो चाय नहीं पीते, गिरनार डिटॉक्स।
What? Beda bagabu, gore gore dreams नए चार्ज करेंगे। गली गली इंडिया का फ्यूचर दिखेगा। Every nook and corner, it's a rainbow.
Mahindra XCV 9S.
पूरा इंडिया पहुंचेगा। Finally, Spain versus Argentina tonight.
I'm definitely watching.
Live and exclusive on Z5.
Brought to you by
I
the
hope you
broadcast
guys are
sponsors
watching that
Z5
too.
and United Sports. Coverage of FIFA World Cup 2026. Co-presented by Mahindra SUVs, Johnny Walker Lux Blended Water, and associate sponsor Hero MotoCorp.
What do you guys think? Who's gonna win? My bets are on Messi. I know. He has subverted my expectations in the first half and came back spectacularly well to give me almost a shock in the second half. So I think it's gonna be this guy, and I like this guy as well. This guy, I don't hate him, but I love this guy more than this guy. They will get next edition of FIFA World Cup to win. I will definitely win that one. I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I know so.
football fans around the world,
But
please give a warm
this World Cup
welcome
is all
to
about
2010 FIFA World Cup champion
Messi,
Andres Iniesta,
Ion, and Carlos. Iniesta. That's Iniesta and Kempes. Oh, Iniesta is from Spain. Spain. Wow. That looks shiny. Where is Kempes? Where is Kempes? Oh, there he is. Hey! Mario Kempes! 1978 Argentina World Cup winner. Woo! Vamos, Argentina, vamos!
And now, please welcome acclaimed actor, producer, and little icon, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise in the house!
30 days ago, 48 nations began a journey. They crossed oceans, they crossed borders, they crossed cultures. And together, they showed us why this game belongs to the world. From 3 countries across them, and from every corner of the globe, we have witnessed greatness. And we have shared in moments of joy, moments of hope, moments we will all never forget. Football is a language spoken without words, a force that unites people, that turns strangers into friends, and reminds us of what we all have in common. Today, only 2 teams remain. España.
España.
Y Argentina.
Argentina.
But
Vamos.
these stories belong to each and every one of us. To every nation, to every player, to every supporter, to every volunteer, to every dream carried on the pitch. So as we gather for one final chapter, let us celebrate a tournament that brought the world together. Let us celebrate each other. This is football. This is unity. And this is greatness.
This is greatness. Spectacular speech, man. I love it. Yeah!
That has transcended sports
Messi!
and become a shared human experience. But of course, sport is at its heart. This is the world's sport, and this is its ultimate game. Who will serve this time? On the same day 2 years ago, Spain were crowned champions of Europe, Argentina lifted the Copa America, each the king of their continent.
Yeah.
Now to lay
Copa
claim
America.
to the global crown.
Winners, Argentina. Are gonna face European champions. España. Hey, Lamine Yamal.
Lamine Yamal, once famously a babe in Lionel Messi's arms.
Yeah.
Today a glittering aspirant to his sporting brilliance. For Lionel Messi, a last word perhaps with the sporting gods. He is surely one of their number. 4 years ago he scaled his highest peak, and yet there was more to come. And now in his 40th year, he dares to scale it again, to burnish a legend yet further. Can it be? "38 days since Mexico and South Africa launched this festival in the great growling Azteca. Here comes the grand
Where's
climax.
Debo?
These players should know that they may never come this way again. You do not want
Alvarez.
to waste the opportunity. You want to give your very best.
Fernando.
The day on which they dreamt that their flags would be unfurled. The sense of occasion here is reach out and touch. To meet the occasion with the match.
Come on!
The final match. La Roja, La Albiceleste. Spain in search of their second star. A team so complete, the epitome of sporting balance and poise, deliberate yet decorated with dash and flair. There appears no weakness. Argentina, the reigning champions, 1,309 days since they embraced the trophy at Lusail, Qatar. They have put their title on the line and can become today the first nation in 64 years successfully to defend the World Cup. Ferociously passionate, unbreakably bonded, and whatever the circumstances, seemingly never beaten. And if all else fails, theirs is the elixir that is Lionel Messi.
That's India.
Trophy,
That's
18
India.
karat gold, 14.5 inches high.
They're showing
13.6.
India.
And it is a
So
perfect day.
excited, man. I'm blessed to witness the finals of FIFA World Cup 2026. Along with
Two of the
Pros
most passionate footballing nations on earth
passionate
to sing their
fans
anthems.
across the
Please rise if
world.
you are able for the national anthem of
Why not?
Spain, performed by Spanish Brass.
Favor de ponerse de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de España, interpretado por Spanish Rams.
Nah. I become invisible as soon as I stand. Cucurella. What do you say? No, that's Yamal. I don't know the other kid's name. I know this guy. He's a coach of Spain.
Please remain standing if you are able for the national anthem of Argentina, performed by Maria Becerra.
Favor de continuar de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de Argentina, interpretado por María Becerra.
excited.
When we share who we truly are, real connections happen. Black and white, the magic of sharing.
What happens when the game changes? You keep moving. You keep slaying. Keep celebrating. And if they keep talking, keep them talking.
Does it suit me better
Because
than
no matter how far you've come,
I don't know.
you keep walking.
Is of little import. The final of the World Cup is and always has been only about the here and now. Two groups who only know winning. Spain 38 competitive matches, nearly 3.5 years since they lost. They're due a second start. Argentina 14 straight wins.
Who's the referee here?
The referee from Maribor, Slovenia is Slavko Vincic. He had charge of Spain in each of the last two European Championships.
Two from
In
Jordan.
the last World Cup, he oversaw Argentina's shock defeat by Saudi Arabia, for which it's fair to say they recovered rather well.
Here is from Germany,
He is
Colombia,
Bastian
and
Danfeld, a fine
Qatar.
referee in his own right.
Yeah! I don't care. Let's play fair and interesting match. Let the better team win.
Well, after a near flawless semi-final display in Dallas, it is no surprise that the Spanish team is unaltered today. Goal-scoring fullback Pedro Porro is feeling the pace late on against France, but he is fine. The metronomic Fabian Ruiz wins his 50th cap alongside captain Rodri. Lamine Yamal, remember, has won all 12 senior tournament games in which he has started. Miguel has 5 goals in the competition. One more, and he
The
sets a
formation
new
is
Spanish
4-1-2-3. Let's see the Argentina lineup.
Less rest and often emotional training take with the
Emiliano
Argentina
Martinez,
nevertheless picked to the 3-5 squad. Gonzalo
Lisandro Martinez,
winning penalty in Qatar
Christian
is
Romero,
preferred fullback
Gonzalo
to
Montiel,
Molina.
Nico Gonzalez, Alexis McAllister, Enzo Fernandez, Rodrigo De Paul, Julian Alvarez, and Lionel Messi. Their formation is 4-4-2. Oh, they have returned the same formation from the semi-finals. The coach of Spain, Luis de la Fuente,
who has flourished with the younger Spanish age groups, and
the
many
coach
of the boys he taught then into the men who
Argentina,
flourish now.
Lionel Scaloni,
who can be the first coach since Italy's Vittorio Pozzo in 1938 to win successive World Cups. And now the Buffer brothers.
been waiting for. It's time! I know the guy. It's the greatest announcer. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play!
The planet stops for a game. For every nation, for two nations. 9 o'clock at the end of a steaming hot Sunday in Madrid. 4 o'clock on a dark winter's afternoon in Buenos Aires. 3 o'clock on an idyllic day by the banks of the Hudson River, where New Jersey meets New York. Match 104.
New York, New Jersey.
Of the 23rd World Cup. Spain for their second star. Argentina to defend their trophy with all their might.
Yeah, the fourth star.
Alan Smith, what are you thinking?
I'm just thinking, in one way, it's like any other football match. Individually, you want to get off to a nice, solid start. When you get a chance to touch the ball, you want that to be true. And just work your way into this football match, gain some confidence.
Joe Porro, who sealed the semi-final for Spain against France. The cherry on the top of an immaculate performance in Dallas the other day.
Yeah, the fact it is an unchanged lineup tells you everything you need to know about what De La Fuente thought of that performance.
Watching this match.
And for Cucurella, now Biner, who was broken through as an international star at this competition.
Other collaborators to join me and live stream.
Switch back by Nico Gonzalez, who draws the first foul.
Nobody's interested in that.
And we hear the first whistle of Slavko Vincic.
Yeah, Nico Gonzalez coming in.
Guys are gonna.
There's interesting one. He did ever so well when he came on, Gonzalez against England.
And fine, I'm gonna pitch in and talk to you guys. And talk to myself. As there are no viewers.
Alessandro Martinez here, Romero.
I don't know why.
Formidable at the heart of the Argentine defence. Talifico from left back.
It's a memory for me.
Julian Alvarez.
I'm creating myself a lifetime of memories.
Until Fernandez, what a wonder strike from him against England in Atlanta. At a point when it seemed the English might hang on.
Let me concentrate on the match now.
Martinez, the outstanding goalkeeper of the last World Cup, the hero of a penalty shootout in Qatar, which will live forever in Argentine memories. Only to have another final like that goes right to the wire, right to the wire.
It'll be interesting whether Argentina can compete with Spain for possession of the football. Spanish have averaged about 64% in this World Cup so far, but Argentina seeing a fair bit of the ball at the moment.
Martinez, Talifico, under the reach of Alexis McAllister, who got his crucial strike, of course, in the quarter-final against Switzerland. Argentina's approach to this final has been, by comparison with Spain's roller coaster. Really, none of their knockout games has been a straightforward exercise, far from it. There's a collision on the halfway line. Biner has gone to ground under pressure from Montiel.
Yeah, Biner feeling that this is a yellow card. Took a chance there, the fullback.
So Montiel starting his first game at this competition since the opening day. The man, of course, who famously had the final kick of the last World Cup final. Dani Olmo, lovely feed from him.
Oh
no. Aimed in towards Olmo, and now Yamal! And Emi Martinez left a foot behind to make the save.
Well, as soon as Yamal gets the ball, there's three shirts going towards him, and that frees up a little bit of space just behind which Yamal sprints into. Bit of good fortune there for Argentina.
Oh, Rodrigo de Paul has had it get away. Rodri. Lamal. Very important block by Alessandro Martinez. Spain first to get their teeth into it, but Argentina can break, and Messi's on his way here. And Unai Simon had judged his dash off his line to perfection.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was way out of goal. He started way out of goal. It's clearly something they've been talking about. It's happened a few times in this tournament. Unai Simon's starting position, but he had to get the ball. If he'd have caught Messi, he was off the pitch, the keeper. It's a red card.
thought advanced from centre half. Baena from wide. Ruiz, Rodri. Romal. Rodri, who woke up this morning with the possibility of lifting the World Cup trophy as only for Spain Andres Iniesta has before him. Porro.
They don't tend to press high as a team, Argentina. They'll wait till the ball comes into that midfield where they will be aggressive. They get half a chance.
Kupasi, breakthrough tournament for him as well, one of two teenagers in this Spanish team. Rodri with an energetic burst. Montiel got some of it, Cucurella took it back. Dani Olmo. Pedro Porro. Return for Porro, who couldn't keep his feet and who gets nothing from the referee.
A little unluckily, perhaps. Scored that wonderful goal after 1-2 with Dani Olmo against Strauss. McAllister just catching him.
Was pass seen by DePaul. McAllister has time to turn, but he's caught on it by Rodri. He's had a very hungry start to the game. What a foul ball.
Well, this was the breakaway. A loose touch there. How far out the keeper starts, and he needed to as well.
Messi had a chance.
He's half a yard from getting attention. This is a Yamal moment. Sandro Martinez certainly relieved, as was Martinez.
No!
Kubasi, Rodri. Well played by Fabian Ruiz, who is such a correct, such an immaculate footballer that moments like that are quite jarring. He was part of a PSG team which lost the Cup World Cup final on this ground last summer.
Don't tempt them, man. Don't tempt them. Oh!
Gianni Infantino alongside the presidents of the United States, Donald Trump.
And the First Lady of USA.
His first game of the tournament is the last game of the tournament.
Don't tempt him! Come on!
By Martinez.
Oh, no!
Snatched away by Porro.
Again, falling into a pattern, the kind that we thought might develop with Spain. Having most of the ball, doing most of the pushing and probing, and Argentina looking for those counters.
It's 10 minutes past the game.
Spain in the majority of the games have had 60% of the ball or more. The semi-final against France, as Alan implies, was the first game really where they had to share it, more or less 50-50.
I'm getting tense now.
Laporte, Cucurella. Martial.
Am I visible? Can you guys see me?
Porro. It's an interesting looking ball. Bayern looking to connect with it. Cucurella always behind them by way of support.
Anytime Spain comes to the Argentina's house,
Rodri.
I get tensed up. They're so meticulous.
Beyond to Oyarzabal and
wow.
flipped away and
It's a corner.
shot nervously by Martinez
It's a corner.
for a Spanish corner.
Yeah.
It's a
Defending at
corner.
times for Argentina has been nervous. It's encouragement there for Spain.
Right sound. Right sound.
Spain has come over from left to right to deliver. With outswing, although had it stolen off his toe, but he has it back. Lamal, Baina. Lamal, just the one goal personally over the course of the competition to this date, which is no sort of reflection on his impact broadly to the Spanish team. As mentioned, he and Kubasi here, the two teenagers in the 11. Until today, only 3 teenagers had played in the World Cup final ever before. Bergami for Italy in 1982, sandwiched by the great of yesteryear, Pelé back in 58, and the great of the current generation, Kylian Mbappe in 2018.
Yeah, I think it has developed into more of a young man's game. You see more teenagers throughout the
teenagers in the
leagues.
finals playing for
first teams,
Spain.
making an impression, carving a reputation. Certainly, Yamal's done that.
That's an interesting stat.
Martinez insisted on winning it. Laporte is there again. Cucurella has a moment.
I'm getting out of it now.
Porro. Let it bounce away. Rodri has it back.
It's gonna be hydration breaks.
Porro caught on it. And then Olmo caught by McAllister.
Wow.
It was a little bit of a
He
wild one, this one.
wants
Alexis
yellow card.
McAllister.
He wants yellow card. Olmo,
Can
you're
give me some thoughts
overreacting, man.
from a distance. I mean, those studs are fairly low, but it's not the best of challenges, is it? Not the best at all.
They're overreacting. Come on, man.
His card to himself for now.
Olmo, you're overreacting.
Perhaps politely querying that decision.
Oh, come on. Who taught you that?
Fuente, for a relatively calm man, quite animated.
No. Wow.
Will Ferrell amongst the many
Will Ferrell,
superstars
yeah.
from stage and screen.
Who's this guy? It's a rapper.
Pharrell Williams also
Pharrell Williams,
the,
yeah.
the
Will
VIPs
Ferrell
today.
and Pharrell Williams. When I see you again. No. When I see you again. When I see you again. Whoa.
We're close to an hour in, Alan, and Lionel Messi has touched the ball once, and that was kickoff.
It was a good one, though. Probably ominous signs for Spain, that.
Tagliafico.
Here we go.
Can touch it again now. When he
That's
does,
a
he gets
foul.
tipped over.
That's a foul.
And I should say that it's not a disrespectful observation that of Lionel Messi at all, because as Alan rightly indicates,
They're
when
trying
he's
to
hiding
injure
and
them.
uninvolved,
They're
sometimes
trying
that's
to
when he's at his
injure
most
Messi.
dangerous.
Wasn't a great challenge from Bayern of that, leading with the forearm.
Let's get serious.
Rodrigo de Paul has the free kick. Martinez is advanced. Romero is advanced also from centre half. De Paul flicks it in.
No.
With, just an iota too much on it for Gonzalez to reel it in.
Yeah, whether he would have been offside anyway, the Spain defenders thought so.
I don't care who wins the Golden Boot. I want Messi to win the World Cup. That's all. That's all.
Something for Yamal to pursue.
I know,
Was a
Kylian Mbappe.
beautiful first touch. That is
It's
gorgeously
almost certainly
Taliafico in by Lamal and wrapped up by Emi Martinez.
Yeah, Argentina have avoided this kind of 1v1. They've got support to Taliafico, but he's on his own here, the left back. And it's never going to be easy.
Against Lamine Yamal. I know that.
Wary of Alvarez. Counted out by Simon. Who's been outstanding, of course. Spain have yielded relatively few shots over the course of the tournament, but that is not to say that he hasn't at key moments made some really important saves. And still beaten just once by Charles de Ketelaere of Belgium.
Let me out of this race.
Well, Porro's in trouble here and did very well to dig himself out of it.
Come on.
Lamal biting in. Taliafico getting involved as well.
Yeah, fourth official rushing onto the pitch, making sure there's no coming together here.
Laporte. Ruiz. Cucurella. Laporte. Pina. Squeezed off the field of play by Christian Romero.
Yeah, it won't take much for this contest to ignite, you feel. There's a little edge to it already.
It is a potential tinderbox of a game. It'll only need a spark. No, Fernandez is feeling it.
There's nothing much in that at all.
Matt Damon, another amongst the cast of stars who had to have a front row ticket for the World Cup final in New York, New Jersey. What a sight that is, and how much responsibility Lionel Scaloni must feel for that vast Argentine choir. Not, of course, that he hasn't already delivered in spades for them. Laporte holding off Alvarez.
How is it still alive?
That's good win by McAllister, nicked back by Lamal. Exchanging with Olmo. Lisandro Martinez stepped in, Messi got a piece of it, Rodrigo de Paul.
Yeah, I think Argentina might feel they've got to be a bit more aggressive to nick the ball off Spain because they're having to do a lot of chasing.
Just clearance bounced back into play towards Oyarzabal. The referee saw a flag.
It's an offside.
Smash forward by Fernandez. Set back for Messi, who has a little bit of space and the ball for the first time. He looked to be creative with it. Alvarez couldn't gather it and in fact was offside.
How about now?
Well, certainly want to get that unit up the pitch, Argentina, and play more football like that in Spain's half.
Romo cut from it by Lisandro Martinez. There's Fernandez. Here's the Paul. By Rodri. There was no foul against Oyarzabal, which became academic. Rodri, Ruiz.
It's hydration break.
Rodri, Cucurella's made a
They'll
run.
give a
Miners look to
hydration
find
break
him.
right now. Right after.
Cucurella has won a corner.
Yeah, he was just on the edge of offside, but flag didn't go up. Well-timed run. Does it so well. That's just Pedro Porro on the other side. They've been a real threat, those two full-backs for Spain.
And again, Biner here will be the taker, this time with right-footed in-swing. Laporte amongst the candidates to meet
The
him.
corner.
In by Biner.
But
Not a problem for
Martinez.
Martinez.
Now the referee gonna call the hydration break, I guess.
Sandro Martinez, Taliafico. Oyarzabal trying to snatch it back. Messi coming away with it. Rodri catching him up. And the referee bringing it all back.
There's classic Messi, middle of the park. First touch, taking it away from his man. It's always going to be difficult getting goal side again unless you foul. But he'll certainly be hoping to see a little bit more of that football.
As we reach the first hydration break.
I knew it. So they would call the hydration break right when Messi is It's time for all hydration breaks.
Mahindra XCV9S.
New feels good. New feels good. So true. This new feels good.
Bruno, very bad.
ब्यूटीफुल ब्रूनो, इतनी अच्छी ड्राइंग है, कुछ गिफ्ट तो देना पड़ेगा।
मैंने भी थोड़ी सी हेल्प की थी।
बच्चों और बचपन के बीच दीवारों को ना आने दे, इसीलिए बचा इजी क्लीन पेंट विद क्रॉस लिंकिंग पॉलीमर्स। नो डार्क, नो टेंशन, ओनली ब्यूटीफुल वॉल्स।
It's almost here. Something big, something wide, a new kind of play. The new Brezza. Book now.
What happens when the game changes? You keep moving. You keep slaying. Keep celebrating. And if they keep talking,
Keep them talking.
because no matter how far you've come, you keep walking.
Winners, Alvarez, of course. Lautaro Martinez, who got the winner in the semi-final against England with that header.
Mick Jagger seems to have been everywhere. Of course, there's little doubt that he would love to have seen England here. That wasn't to be.
Paul Bale not playing today.
It's just a galaxy, isn't it? Robbie Williams, the uninitiated, a supporter of a small club in the English potteries called Port Vale, which she loves as much as life itself. Lissandro Martinez aimed at Alvarez, good lead from Kubasi, one back by McAllister, who is penalised for handball.
Handball.
Not much doubt about that. Yes, it's McAllister. Oh, that's a back pass from Kubasi. Unai Simon was laudably calm. Cucurella makes the throw in his.
Those two Spain centre-halves can be awkward at times because Messi drops off, Martinez will drift over to the left, and sometimes they won't have anybody to mark, and calls on your concentration in those circumstances. There was a bit of a lack of concentration perhaps there from the teenager.
Porro, Lamal. That's what they came to see, a little bit of trickery from him. And he's outwitted Tagliafico here.
De La Fuente making the point that he thought Argentina had got away with too many challenges like that.
Rodri. Kubasi. Ruiz. Porro. Ryder kept chasing it down. To Paul. Oh, Cucurella is stolen. And then had it stolen back by Enzo Fernandez. He went long and direct. A couple of big knockout goals from him against Egypt and England on behalf of Scaloni. For whom right now, Argentina on a sequence of 14 straight wins.
Whoa, what is that for Pedro Porro?
Cucurella tied it up, and Cucurella can march forward. Biner. Rodri. Ruiz. Lamal. Gonzalez helping out his fullback. Lamal rolling it in towards Olmo. Nice thought.
That's a goal kick.
Lamar, beaten in all of the 27 games he has started for Spain. He has won every tournament game he has started for Spain. By Gonzalez, away from Alvarez again by Kubasi.
And quite often Gonzalez is getting up the pitch, they're using him as a target.
Porro. Ramirez in a tight spot here. Paul has helped him out of it to some extent. Martial only found Cucurella. Now Rodri. Ruiz.
No!
Romero was where he needed to be.
Yeah, having beaten his man. Disappointing cross that from Baena.
Saved by Tagliafico, quickly forward by Martinez. Alvarez. Fernandez. McAllister. Romero, Lisandro Martinez again. Tagliafico.
Free kick. It's a free kick.
McAllister was rolled over.
Plenty of shirt tuck from Rodri.
It's a free kick, right?
And so amid an ear-splitting din, Argentina have another offensive set piece for which Romero has strutted forward. De Paul and Messi either side of the dead ball. Messi, drag and run away from him by Ruiz. He'll have enjoyed that. Porro, caught by a retreating Alvarez.
No! Let me wash my hands.
Porro. Rodri. Port. Cucurella. Switched away by Romero, and as perhaps a few had anticipated, the flag is up anyway at the expense of Marc Cucurella.
Even so, they sit off Argentina. They don't go out the way to get quickly to the ball. I think that was very close indeed. It looked on, but the technology maybe told us otherwise. But yeah, it's a dangerous game to play in Argentina.
Gonzalez.
No.
Rodri had to be strong. 1 against 2. And he's got the decision.
On his side.
Back to his best. Rodri, we wonder what that bad injury would do to him, but clawed his way back to the heights of where he was before.
Porro, that's an adventurous ball. Picked off by Romero. There's Taliafico.
Just what? Argentina to win.
Fernandez nearly lost it. He did lose it to Dani Olmo. Cucurella, oh, that's a smart touch as well. That's a sharp retrieval and a very necessary one from Rodrigo de Paul.
Going to depend on this defensive shape and backing each other up. Argentina. It's a good tackle.
Kavasi.
Pakoda.
Porro.
Enjoy this match.
Rodri. Taken on the turn by Biner, laid back by Oyarzabal. Sifted on by Olmo. Delivered by Cucurella. Switched away by Romero. Cucurella again.
Yeah, much better.
It's Dani Olmo. Out by Martinez. Spain scream handball. Porro in particular.
No!
Out by Martinez. Alvarez is the chaser.
Once again, Rodri getting back. He was involved in the attack, but made up a lot of ground to get back. Appeals for handball here. Oh, the arms tucked in from Alvarez.
Laporte, Cucurella. Spain trying to turn it up a gear, approaching half-time. Alex Biner. Threaded through.
The final pass for Spain at the moment, got into good positions, but haven't been able to pick out that killer ball so far.
Porro. Kubasi. Laporte, Rodri. Also nicked on to Oyarzabal. The strike was close enough to be convenient for Martinez.
He's been on the edge of things, Oyarzabal. But a chance there to let fly. He was never going to pass it up. He's trying to turn the screw last few minutes, Spain. Stepping it up, trying to move the ball quicker.
Rushed on by Gonzalez, hoofed away by Kubasi. Five goals in the tournament to this point. No Spaniard has ever scored more than 5 in the World Cup finals. But Regueiro and Villa, in their respective times, have matched that total. Aimed up at Biner. Really well read by Montiel. Fernandez to Paul. Messi has been hiding out wide. Romero, McAllister to Paul.
No!
Messi, Alvarez to Paul. In goes Martinez, out comes Oyarzabal. Martinez left in a foot, and the card is out for the first time.
Oyarzabal did a brilliant job of keeping hold of that ball under pressure. He really did. Good strong play after. Really nice first touch.
So what's Martinez booked in both the semi-final and the final. Not that that in itself is of any particular relevance, except that now he needs to be wary for what remains. Luis. Rodri Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Rodri. Kubasi, that's a decent ball. Oh yeah, foul ball. That's
No!
Porro has lifted it in.
Yeah, another example of that final pass not being quite on the money. Some nice football played in the lead up to it. He's getting forward an awful lot in this tournament. Pedro Porro really enjoying himself.
Martinez. McAllister has given it to Lamal, and you don't want to do that. Ruiz. Lamal. Rodri. Cucurella. Kubasi. Ruiz. Cucurella. Dragged it right across the face.
I was asking a lot. Sometimes though you drag it so much and coming forward can get the foot on it, but he's been very busy in this first half. Cucurella, a lot has come down his side. It's been a threat.
He was a winner on this ground this time last year in the Club World Cup final with Chelsea. And in the aftermath of his strike, there is evidently a problem here for Argentina at centre-half. Lisandro Martinez is indicating he has to come off here. And that, for a player who has played from the start in every game, bar the dead rubber third game of the group stage, that is a really unfortunate turn of events for Lionel Scaloni. And the veteran Nicolas Otamendi is going to replace him.
No!
Certainly not ideal for Scaloni. We saw France suffer, didn't we, with William Saliba going off. He's got a good understanding with Romero Martinez. Otamendi, though, got loads of experience.
That's a terribly sad moment for him personally. Nicolas Otamendi was one of those who played every minute of the last World Cup for Argentina. He certainly knows his way around a game like this. 38 years old now.
1 year younger than
And he's straight into it. Kubasi away. Oyarzábal. Lamal had no way through. Gonzalez pushed and ran. Victor Wembanyama of the San Antonio Spurs, who were beaten, of course, way back at the start of the World Cup by the New York Knicks for the NBA title. And we head into 4 added minutes. And Alvarez is on his way here, and again, I see what has read it immaculately.
It's a great effort for Martinez in the Argentina goal to pick out his man. Alvarez, though, needed to take a touch on the volley, really, to slow that ball down.
Right, man. They're really fine.
Nice feed from Gonzalez. Face to face with Olmo.
Why?
Tackled on his way back by Porro.
Who is waiting for?
Maybe a slightly different role for Gonzalez to the one we were expecting. They're pushing high on that left-hand side.
Correa looking to connect as he has so often over the course of the competition with Biner. Mina. Laporte was dicing with trouble. There is Paul Alessandro Martinez, whose World Cup final has come to a premature end. That becomes a problem for Manchester United in the weeks upcoming. Nicolas Otamendi becomes the second oldest outfield player in a World Cup final, behind only
Lionel
his captain
Messi
today. Olmo, Porro, Rodri, Ruiz, Correa, Biner, Oyarzabal. It was Messi's tackle.
Yeah, trying to get involved, get a touch of the ball, Messi. Been an easy half to him.
Took a cap from Oyarzabal there. Apart from everything else, he must have the blackest and bluest shins in world football, Lionel Messi.
A bit disjointed, hasn't it, from Argentina when they've had a bit of time on the ball, haven't been able to find any attacking rhythm at all.
Porro, Lamal, Porro,
Half-time.
And it is blank in the blistering sunshine of New Jersey. 2026 World Cup final still to have its takeoff moment. Messi largely deprived of the ball. Yamal is cleared on occasion.
Argentina is a nil.
Neither goalkeeper.
And
overly exercised by what we have seen so far.
0-0.
Very tactical, very neutral, wary as well it might be between two coaches, mutually respectful of each other's sides. And we reach the break, and it remains Spain 0.
Argentina 0. Oh, there's supposed to be a halftime.
By the broadcast sponsors V5 and United Sports. Coverage of FIFA World Cup 2026. Co-presented by Mahindra SUVs, Johnny Walker Lux Branded Water, and associate
Are they
sponsor
going to show us
Eurocop.
this?
Mahindra XEV9S.
इस चार दीवारी से, सवालों से, रूटीन से लेते हैं ब्रेक। वो जीना भी क्या जीना जो एक्सट्रीम ना हो. Hero Extreme. Live extreme.
When we share who we truly are, real connections happen. Black and white, the magic of sharing.
Show me, you scale a show in the suit. Taking a suit, man. You need the right watch as well.
Chacho, इसलिए I'm wearing this limited edition luxury watch.
Now that's a great combination.
तरुण सर, आपकी कार सर्विसिंग के लिए देनी है.
मेरी प्रीमियम सेडान के लिए इंजन ऑयल भी
प्रीमियम होना चाहिए. That's why I use only MAC lubricants.
Now that's a great combination.
मैक लुब्रिकेंट्स में है सटल फ्लो टेक्नोलॉजी जो इंजन की लाइफ बढ़ाता है ताकि आपकी कार की परफॉर्मेंस बेहतर बनी रहे.
हीरो की राइड में जो मजा है, मजा ये कुछ नया नया है.
Are they gonna show us the halftime program? The show or something? What are these guys doing?
Every day is a battle. The rhythm is.
How many more times do I need to see the same ads over and over again?
Mahindra XCV
The first channel.
इस चार दीवारी से
Shut the fuck up. I think they're not gonna show us the halftime show. I'll try to look at another channel. News channel preferably.
Powered by
सत्तरी सौरभी सिक्ख्याला का बजार.
Associate Sponsor.
मेरी मधुकुंजी मेरे भगवान के लिए सही है.
क्या धूप आणि गंधा गोळी पटापट हाई बाबास क्या भी कौन.
It's the problem of how we're eating into their spaces. They're not.
Thank you, Nupur, for putting all of that into perspective.
To announce the merger of the NCPI
being described to be dangerously low in the medical reports.
Her Senate majority could hinge.
To 180 kilometers from 200. So each of those percentage points are important because while the government says 3 to 5, there are certain claims being made.
Ramping up offensives against
with damage to residential buildings. That's especially
Vladimir Zelensky
found the range from Circle 2.
Michelle Hussein Show. We did a UK politics episode here a few.
Okay. Halftime show.
How hard it is to create chances against this Argentina team. You know, they're showing their enormous resistance minute per minute. and that's what it makes so hard, to play against such a team, to create chances. So yes, I think there will not be many changes, but we will see.
Yes, well, the fans are all set and ready. They haven't seen the most entertaining first half, but they are expecting some entertainment in the half-time show, which is coming up. A bit of a spectacle. Again, as we said, pre-match, this is what makes it a final.
Yeah.
Global citizen. Half-time show! Yes! Finally! Was waiting for that. Shakira. Wow, Ronaldinho and Ronaldo, the only one. Ronaldo Nazario. Maradona. That's Maradona. Madonna. Look. That's Madonna. Oh, that was Shakira. Elmo. Elmo.
Coach, I gotta say, first half of halftime knocked my darn socks off.
Spectacular, bit eh?
I mean, how the heck are they gonna be able to follow that?
Gonna be tough.
Yeah, you know what I think we need? We need some heart, you know? Someone that has some soul. You know, someone who can bring the love. Ooh, you think what I'm thinking?
One step ahead of you, Coach.
You always are. All right, young man, let's go. It's your big shot. Okay.
Justin Bieber! Woo! Justin Bieber! Believer!
Good morning, girl is dancing in the sunrise. Baby's crawling on the floor. And we don't have to go to Mississippi. I'll bring the river to your side. And maybe we find love in this moment.
That's live performance, man. I know that. It's not pre-recorded.
I could write a song, but my words just wouldn't do. So I sing, hallelujah, hallelujah, baby. Let's take a walk, hallelujah. Sun is out, hallelujah. Look at you, hallelujah. Loving you, hallelujah. Everything, hallelujah. Everything, hallelujah. Everything, hallelujah. Everything, hallelujah. If somehow I could reach across your mind, I would pull out all the hurt. Tried to write this song, but my words just wouldn't do. So I sang, hallelujah, hallelujah, baby. Just look at you, hallelujah. I'm loving you, hallelujah. It's the World Cup, hallelujah.
It's a World Cup, hallelujah. It's a World Cup, hallelujah. Woo! Michael Jackson. Oh, it's Shakira. She's back. Ole, ole. Ole, ole. Ole, ole. That's not live performance. It's pre-recorded. You can just dance now. You don't have to pretend that you are singing right now. Billy! Love! And love! L-O-V-E love. anything else.
Are brilliant. It's going to be quite challenging. So devolution, his big theme, is
तुम्हें छोड़ूंगा तक नहीं.
ये तो बहुत ही आसान गेम है. इसमें मुश्किल वाली क्या बात है?
क्यों ना एक बार कोशिश करके देखो?
तो हमें पहले सिर्फ बॉल लेनी है.
हाँ.
ठीक है, पहले मैं जाता हूँ.
हाँ, क्यों नहीं?
This Kannada? Wow.
ಇವನು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ.
Oh. But you're strong, right?
ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಕಿಲುವ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಇದೊಂದು ಅಸಾಸಿನೇಷನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್. ರಿದಮ್ ಏಕೋ ಇದನ್ನ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡೋರು ಒಂದು ರಿದಮ್ ನಿಂದಾಗಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಬಿಂಬಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ ತನ್ನ ಎದುರಾಳಿಗಳನ್ನ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನನಗೆ ನಂಬಿಕೆನೆ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಒಬ್ಬ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹುಡುಗ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿದ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಣಿತನಾಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ.
ये बॉल मेरे हाथ में आने ही नहीं दे रहा है.
क्या हुआ? इतने जल्दी हार गए?
अगर यही बात है तो मैं इसका पैर ही तोड़ दूंगा.
आई सीधा उनकी हड्डी पर.
इसने अपने पूरे दम से किक मारी थी. अगर मैं कोई आम इंसान होता तो मेरा पैर टूट चुका होता.
ये क्या? उसके पैर लोहे जितने हार्ड है.
हिलवा, टैग टैग. अब मेरी बारी है.
अब ये लड़का कौन सी ट्रिक ट्राई करेगा? दिखने में तो काफी सीधा बच्चा है.
ओके.
पहला कदम काफी तेज है, लेकिन उस पर सीधे सीधे हमला करने के लिए सभी 10 साल लगेंगे. ये तो बहुत ही छोटा बच्चा है. ऊपर से
हमें पता है तुम ऊंचा कूद सकते हो. अपनी ताकत कर.
Zimbabwe starts 23rd July, live and exclusive on United Sports Network.
United Sports is the worst channel to watch the sports. I'm gonna tell you. All the show is ads, ads, and more ads. Nothing else.
तुम लड़के अकेले नहीं कर पाओगे. दोनों साथ में अटैक क्यों नहीं करते?
तेरी तो. ठीक है, इस बार मैं करके रहूंगा.
अब आएगा मजा.
यार, तुम इधर होकर थकते क्यों नहीं है? हम इन्हें बिना किसी चाल के नहीं हरा सकते.
तुम्हारे अटैक्स बोरिंग होते जा रहे हैं. इसने अपने जूते को
एक नई ऊर्जा के साथ एक नया के साथ उतर रहे हैं दूसरा हिस्सा खेलने के लिए. न्यूयॉर्क न्यू जर्सी स्टेडियम पर लगभग 80,000 दर्शक
How much money did they spend on it?
ऐतिहासिक मुकाबले का FIFA विश्व कप
They're recovering
2026 का महासंग्राम पेश हो रहा है यूनाइटेड
single
स्पोर्ट्स
time
और
and
ज़ी
more.
फाइव पर जिन्हें देखने का आकर्षण सबसे ज्यादा है जो शायद अपने अंतर्राष्ट्रीय करियर का आखिरी हाफ खेलने के लिए तैयार हो रहे हैं लियोनेल मेसी अब तैयार है क्या दूसरे हाफ में दिखने वाला है मेसी का जादू क्या अर्जेंटीना पहला प्रहार करने वाले हैं पहला पदार्पण इस पिच पर हुआ स्पेन का और बड़े आराम से ठहराव के साथ मेसी की सेना ने अब कदम रखा है न्यूयॉर्क न्यू जर्सी स्टेडियम पर इस वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल में इंटरवल के बाद की कहानी को लिखने के लिए 3 बार के विश्व चैंपियन 3 बार के रनर्स अप लाल सेलेस्टे के सामने है 2010 के विश्व विजेता जिनकी युवा शक्ति जिनकी निडरता एक खासियत रही है जिस टीम ने अब तक इस विश्व कप में एक लौता गोल खाया है अब तक नुकसान नहीं होने दिया है उनाई सीमोन ने रॉड्री ने आज कमाल का परफॉर्मेंस दिखाया है फीफा विश्व कप 2026 का ये ग्रैंड फिनाले अब इस मुकाबले में गियर बदलने वाला है मुकाबला शायद थोड़ा सा और खुलने वाला है दोनों टीमें शायद आक्रमण का थोड़ा सा ज्यादा बजट लेकर उतरने वाली है प्रदर्शन का आंकड़ा पहले हाफ में स्पेन के पक्ष में एक भी शॉट नहीं ले पाई अर्जेंटीना एक बदलाव करना पड़ा और अब ऐसा लग रहा है कि एक और बदलाव की तैयारी की जा रही है लिएंड्रो पारेदेस तैयार है मिडफील्ड में क्या बदलाव होने वाले हैं कहां से आने वाला है पहला गोल यूनाइटेड स्पोर्ट्स को ज़ी फाइव पर दूसरे हाफ की शुरुआत होने जा रही है कौन वापसी करने वाला है पिच पर क्या स्कीम चल रही है लियोनेल स्कैलोनी के मन में इनके ठहरे का आज एक बहुत बड़ा इम्तिहान लिया जा रहा है अदम्य साहस के लिए जाने वाली स्पेन ने आज जो बहुत कड़ी अपनी परीक्षा ली है अर्जेंटीना की लेकिन अर्जेंटीना की खासियत है ये जब जागते हैं तो बड़ा कमाल का जागते हैं बड़ी देर से जागते हैं लेकिन जब वो होता है जब इनकी तीसरी आंख खुलती है तो बड़े बड़े खौफ खाते हैं इसके बदले शामिल किया जा रहा है लिएंड्रो पारेदेस को दूसरा बदलाव अपनी लाइनअप अर्जेंटीना अब लेफ्ट टू राइट अटैक करेंगे जबकि लारोहा यानी कि स्पेन राइट टू लेफ्ट इन कॉमेंट्री बॉक्स में मैं हूं मनीष बटाविया और एक अलग आवाज आपका सुनने वाले हैं रॉबिन सिंह तैयार एक और वर्ल्ड कप मुकाबले में अपनी एनालिसिस शून्य का मुकाबला है रॉबिन सिंह अब अपने निजी क्रिस्टल बॉल में झांक कर अपने मन की गहराई में झांक कर अपने हृदय के कोने में उस फुटबॉल फैन को जगा कर बताने वाले हैं कि क्या होने वाला है इस हाफ में स्पेन एलेक्स बोयना गुड जॉब करीब बॉल एमिलियानो मार्टिनेज के और कुछ इस तरह से स्वागत हुआ है ये क्या था अर्जेंटीना की ओर से अर्जेंटीना अपने अटैक में फंसती हुई बॉल गवाती हुई डिफेंस के सामने भयानक
What the fuck?
Perez. Underneath it was Kubasi. Simon's clearance was reeled back in by Rodrigo de Paul. That was Montiel. There's McAllister. Here's de Paul again.
Is it offside?
Montiel. Messi. There's Paredes for the first time, Alan, as you indicated, between the two centre halves. Conservative midfield player.
Yeah, he's a free kick specialist as well. They'll be hoping to win some in that final third. And I'm sure Lionel Messi had something to say in the half-time dressing room. He'll be desperate to get on the ball more.
Paredes, Montiel on the front foot. Porter's going to have to be quick here. He was just about quick enough. At the expense of a corner.
his 30s now, Laporte, but got those legs moving. Timed it well.
You kicked it, man. Come on. Why am I lying? That's a corner
To
kick.
take the corner. McAllister right on the goalkeeper's toes. Alvarez inside the 6-yard box as well.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Romero
Plus one
and
goalkeeper.
Otamendi both involved.
9 people inside the box.
Messi to the near post where it didn't get a flick, but it was
It's a corner, right?
repelled behind for a goal kick. Scaloni actually played the bulk of his playing career in Spain, was a Spanish champion with Deportivo La Coruña in the year 2000, played also for Racing Santander, had time in Italy and England as well. Romero. Well charged down. And very early in the second half, Argentina are going to make yet another change here. I think we're going to see Lautaro Martinez. That is still to be confirmed. Paredes. Ball's ankles were nibbled out by Biner. First substitute coming to the touchline for Argentina is actually Facundo Medina. Centre back or left back. Meantime, here's Alvarez. Inside of him, Taliafico. Paredes. Romero. Montiel was caught after the ball had gone. Biner again the offender.
Put the brakes on Biner there.
We need him.
Romero snatched back by Ruiz, smoothly taken by
Oh,
Romero.
Yamal.
Wins a hit.
Wow.
Medina sat down again. Darcy and Rodgers go down in the centre circle off the ball. It's a little bit of a bitty start to the second half.
And there's a bit of tension building between the two teams. Whoa!
Almost hit the turf. And the
Why is he pushing?
has dipped into his
Why
pocket.
the heck did you get a look up, man? Come on. What the hell? That was unnecessary.
Well, there's a nudge in the back and he goes down quite softly here.
Paredes getting very tight and a long way from the ball. This is his name that has been taken.
He's making his mark early on in the second half since coming on, Paredes.
That was unnecessary.
Laporte, Cucurella, Ruiz, Rodri, Rodri going direct, Otamendi, wily and experienced.
I'm losing interest right now.
He's there to judge it.
Or I'm getting sleepy. Either one of
Clearance
those.
from Martinez. Although they couldn't find a route around Romero.
Haven't been able to get Olmo involved as much as they have previously in this tournament. Spain, he's been a key player for them, finding space, being able to turn towards goal, looking for Oyarzabal or any other teammate. They've dealt with him well, Argentina. It was a shove in the back that on Rodri that gave the foul away, but that's what earned the yellow card.
There was a
Couple of fouls from
totally
half-time stop.
unnecessary.
Martial's gone over. It is very, very stop-start. To Paul. Alvarez. And step Lamar all the way back by Porro.
You do sense that a stop-start game will suit Argentina more than it will Spain. If they can deny Spain that attacking rhythm, they'll see that as a big plus.
Kubasi, this poised teenager. Porro, that's a really excellent ball. Ruiz. Oh, no! Didn't get it back from Fabio Ruiz. First real glimpse of Spain at their smoothest.
Yeah, and Argentina stretched a little bit. Otamendi with the final clearance did ever so well.
Rodri, here comes Porro from full-back. Lamal.
No.
Hit the turf and is carried away by Enzo Fernandez.
No, he was trying to get a penalty.
Rodrigo de Paul. Cucurella tackled. Messi's had to help out.
Yamal, you sneaky.
Alvarez in a collision on the halfway line with Aymeric Laporte.
Unnecessary.
He hasn't had much to go up with a foul ball, but a chance here for the centre forward. Half a chance perhaps. Otamendi does ever so well. Instead of trying to shoot, he's trying to play in his teammate, Fabio Ruiz, way off of him.
Through by Kubasi. This is Dani Olmo. Cucurella was approaching it. And it was nicked off his toe at the last by Montiel.
Yeah, Dani Olmo now finding a little bit of space that he hasn't been able to. Montiel was pleased with this.
Last gasp. Everything he had from Montiel, and that is Argentina in a nutshell. They leave nothing behind. Working it short with Lamal. Porro to hoist it in beyond Aymeric Laporte. And here comes eventually an Argentine change, not the original one that was indicated. Gonzalo Montiel's last touch of the game was a very important touch. He has been interchangeable to a large degree at right full back with Noel Molina, and the Atletico Madrid player will replace him now.
Substitution, you wouldn't feel will change Argentina's approach or effectiveness going forward.
Rodri. Olmo. Lamal. Ruiz.
It's been 58 minutes since the match began, according to the match time. Spain is at 0.
Felt contact, and what a free kick.
Decent position. More than decent.
It's a free kick.
A man. No doubt about that.
No. That's not a free kick.
One accomplished Spanish dead ball expert who would put their hand up here. Lamine Yamal, you would expect to be.
That's not Lamine Yamal. That's Lamine Yamal.
Alex Baina is part of the committee.
Oops. It's snowing.
The ref's had a moment with his spray. One of those three, Baina, Lamal, Oyarzabal. Baina over it. Lamine Yamal into the wall. It's come to Baina. And his cross was well intercepted. And it comes to naught.
Yeah, bit of a Dutch squib in the end, that one. Argentina fans trying to get behind the team. They haven't had much to shout about.
So double change. There won't be a sixth World Cup goal at this competition for Mikel Oyarzabal. And he is joined on the long trot off by Fabian Ruiz. Was replaced not for the first time by Pedri. Pedri began the first 5 games of the competition and is ending the last 3. Ferran Torres also into the action, a man who scored goals at Euro 2020, at the last World Cup.
What are you playing,
scored
man?
Euro 2024 as well.
Oh,
he would love to add to that collection now.
Yet another free kick. It's getting harder for Argentina.
As long as Argentina can stay in this, I don't think Scaloni will be over keen to make substitutions.
Lamal goes over and receives nothing by way of sympathy.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Not enough in it.
That's the goal kick.
Laporte away, Messi. Fastest ball came to Baina. Then slid Paredes.
Those noughts for Argentina. They've certainly got to change, and you would expect them to the longer this game goes on.
Romero away as far as Olmo. Here for the first time is Pedri, lovely ball user. Cucurella. Baina. Molina tight. Cucurella. Pedri allowed to go. Pedri. Olmo! Martinez spilt.
Why? It's a corner, man.
Yeah, you'd have expected him to collect it. Just bounced up in front of Martinez. I don't know if it moved a bit as well from Danny Olmo. I think it did actually. Not an easy one.
And so aluminium corner for Spain.
Don't give them corner.
An hour and more with nothing to show. Ever increasing jeopardy. Frayed nerves. Lamal flat to the near post, away from the
Oh no.
Porro. Lamal.
Good job.
Away behind for another corner.
Good job.
Paredes.
Good job.
He certainly wouldn't have been fully in control if this little flicked head at Paredes. But it's an important one. A couple of Spain players lurking behind.
There was another.
In by Baina, Martinez has lost it.
Oh
no. Olmo was battling for it.
Why is it so hard? It's finals, obviously. It's going to be harder.
Strong by Simon. Fico beneath it. Pedri first to it. Olmo. Cucurella. Baina outside of him. Baina to lift it in. Out of the reach of Ferran Torres, but Tagliafico was taking no chances.
Yeah, he had Yamal behind him. But the ball continues to go just the one way, and that's in Spain's favour.
Yet another corner. Stressed out now.
Lamal away by McAllister. Down again by Porro. Lamal, he's got between a pair of them. Lamal Torres!
Good job.
Into the waiting arms of the Argentine goalkeeper.
Well, it's the best chance of the match. By some distance, this one. Lovely wing play. Torres gets enough behind it, but it's not the direction. Looking at that little shot, more of a short shirt tug perhaps than a push.
Are they looking for penalty?
And so we reach the hydration break in the second half.
break, yes.
A quarter of the game remains, or perhaps more. It remains in the 2026 World Cup final. Argentina 0, Spain 0.
I hate Unite 8 Sports. Those fuckers keep showing ads.
में उतार चढ़ाव भरे अनेकों बदलाव आते हैं। इसी उधेड़ बुन के बीच ब्लैक बियर्ड सागर का सम्राट लुटेरों का बादशाह बनने की अपनी बात चला ही लेता है। देखते हैं आगे क्या होता है।
वन पीस के अगले एपिसोड में पावन भूमि में मचा तहलका, ब्लैक बियर्ड सागर के सम्राट के जोरदार ठहाके, मैं बनूंगा लुटेरों का बादशाह।
तानाशाह कायदो की बेपनाह ताकत के आगे लूफी धराशायी हो गया।
Is it Blackbeard?
कैद कर लो इसे।
Yeah, that's
एक बार इसकी अकड़ निकल जाए तो ये अच्छा गुलाम बनेगा।
ऊपर वाले का शुक्र है कि तुम लोगों को कुछ नहीं हुआ, और इस वक्त हम लोग बहुत बड़ी मुसीबत में हैं।
हाँ, लूफी को कुछ हुआ तो नहीं।
अरे हाँ, ऐसा लग रहा था जैसे वो कायदो से लड़ने के मूड में है।
अपना दिल मजबूत कर लो।
अरे लूफी,
ये तो लूफी है।
ये तुमने क्या किया लूफी?
तो कैसा लगा तुझे अपना आशियाना?
इसकी कीमत चुकानी पड़ेगी। कायदो। मचा तहलका, ब्लैक बियर्ड सागर के सम्राट के जोरदार ठहाके।
ये है ग्रैंड आइलैंड में स्थित ग्लूम आइलैंड, जहां आज भी मगी साम्राज्य के खंडहर मौजूद हैं। स्ट्रॉ हेड पायरेट्स के सदस्य रोरो नोआ जोरो ने इसी जगह पर ट्रेनिंग ली थी।
मुझे आपसे तलवारबाजी सीखनी है।
ये क्या कर रहे हो? तुम्हें शर्म नहीं आ रही?
मुझे और स्ट्रॉन्ग बनना है।
मुझे समझ नहीं आता, तुम अब भी मुझे अपना दुश्मन मानते हो, तो क्यों मेरे सामने सर झुकाकर मुझसे सीखने आए हो? तुम्हारा इरादा क्या है?
मैं आपको हराना चाहता हूँ।
इस बर्बाद हो चुके देश में एक बहुत बड़ा तालाब है, जिसके पास बने पुराने किले में वो शख्स आज भी रहता है। वो समंदर में कुख्यात 7 वॉरलॉर्ड्स का एक सक्रिय सदस्य है, और लोग कहते हैं कि दुनिया में उससे काबिल तलवारबाज कोई भी नहीं। उसका नाम है ड्रैक्यूल मीहॉक। उसके घर पर पिछले 2 सालों से एक लड़की भी उसके साथ रह रही है, जो कि थ्रिलर वार पायरेट्स की एक सदस्य है। लोग उसे घोस्ट प्रिंसेस पेरोना कहते हैं।
Boris Simeone bit off a little bit more than he could chew. Rodri couldn't keep it. McAllister spreads it. Alvarez is on his way. Forrester. Otamendi. Molina. Messi driving. Simeone. And out by Cucurella. Spain can counter here. Momentarily, they have 4-on-4. But Bina checks.
And they've been keen to avoid that situation, Argentina, haven't they? Getting caught short on the counter, but they did commit one or two more men in that attack than they have been.
Olmo. Lamar kept from it with wiry strength by Tagliafico. Alvarez. It's the same against France in the semi-final. There's always a covering Spanish player. Rodri. Pedri. Kubasi. Lamal.
Yamal. Okay.
On a different page from Ferran Torres. It's getting nervy now. It feels more and more like a one-moment final. When and where and for whom will that moment fall?
Yeah, the Spain fans having seen their team dominate the ball really, be more threatening. I just fear that Argentina have got a cruel bite in them. A knockout punch perhaps.
Well, Spain still do have a couple of aces up their sleeve. Nico Marino has proved to be the ultimate ace from the substitutes bench in this competition. And he and Nico Williams, who's been denied more minutes in this competition by nagging injury, they are both going to get a chance here. Bina and Olmo giving way. Strong challenge again by Paredes. He needs to be a little wary. He is on a card. Pedri gets it rolling. Kubasi. Rodri. Porro, Yamal. Rodri, Kubasi. Awkward for Marino. He's got it back here. Rodri. Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedri! Martinez is behind it again.
Yeah, just shoved off balance a little bit as he went to shot there, Pedri, but he offers more creativity in these areas than Fabian Ruiz.
Rodri again. Pedro Porro. Lamine Yamal away from Tagliafico. Ferran Torres. Lamal, that's smart. Lamal's pullback. And getting across for Argentina was Medina.
Argentina going to be so careful when Yamal gets in that penalty area.
Yamal. That's Yamal.
Kubasi. Martinez. It's still alive.
What?
Williams. Corner.
Well, again, Martinez can't hold it. There's plenty behind it. Yeah.
1
awkward for him.
He got long odds on Pau Kubasi to score the first goal of the World Cup final. And then Martinez saw to it that he didn't. Williams to fly it in, whistle's gone. Spain will get another go at this. Williams again, no contact.
It was a tempting ball in that. Kubasi just got caught underneath.
Well, this is the point in the game where Argentina have tended to come to life. So many of their goals at this competition inside the last quarter of an hour.
Yeah, precious little side at the moment though.
Martinez now has had to make 7 saves in the game. He hadn't, prior to today, had to make more than 4 in a single game. Correa, Williams, Pedri, Kubasi, Porro, Lamal,
Wow.
nice, Porro.
No wonder they're playing for Barcelona.
Ticking up towards 80 minutes in the final of the 23rd World Cup. 16 years since Spain won it for the one and only time. Argentina clinging to it. On by Pedri. Taken up by Porro. Tagliafico got between ball and goal. And Spain have another corner.
Almost as if Argentina are just trying to get to 90 minutes. Looking towards extra time. Because there's precious little ambition at the moment.
Williams, Pedri, Williams, and Laporte was flying in. Martinez got rid in a hurry. Correa can watch that back to Simon. Simeone clashed with the centre half and is asked to be calm.
Another ball, they get to the byline. He doesn't get a clear contact on it, Laporte, thanks to the challenge. If he had have done, that would have been a lot more difficult for Martinez.
Kubasi, Lamal, Merino, Rodri, Spain making all the running here. Porro, Pedri, Correa, Williams, Pedri.
He's made a difference, Pedri, since coming on.
Slap touch from Marino. Out comes McAllister. No foul by Rodri. And indeed, there is a booking here for Enzo Fernandez for what must have been interpreted as dramatics.
Otherwise known as diving, perhaps. Ref Well, a decent view. Maybe it's the descent afterwards.
Why are they racking up yellow cards, man?
There's got to be a moment. There's got to be a winner.
So frustrating.
A reminder again that America has never seen a goal yet in a World Cup final. 1994, the Rose Bowl, Pasadena, 0-0 all the way to a shootout. Baggio over the bar and all of that. Laporte, nicked on here for Ferran Torres, gathered by Marino, nicked out wide for Lamal, Porro, Williams hit the turf, the referee wasn't interested. Here's Messi. Outside of him is Molina.
Have you ever seen Messi have a more quiet game than this?
Foul at the back of Rodri by Fernandez again. He needs to mind his P's and Q's now. The president engrossed, the world engrossed. He may, like all of us, be required to consume extra time. Lamal, Ferran Torres, it's a Spanish throw.
Argentina just been unwilling to go toe-to-toe with this Spain team. Maybe feeling that if they did that, they'd get soundly beaten. So the game plan, if this is it, has worked so far.
Rodri. For Correa. Anyone who watched yesterday's third-fourth playoff must be wondering if these are two different sports. 10 goals then, not one yet here.
They had an agreement.
And 5 minutes to play.
Don't compare the third place match to first place match.
Williams. Williams has it stolen by Molina. We've gone past the latest a goal has ever been scored to win a World Cup final without extra time. Andy Bremer for Germany against Argentina in 1990 scored the winner in the 85th minute.
Wow.
Much momentum tells us it's been one-way traffic. The fact Lautaro Martinez hasn't come on off the bench tells you Scaloni's tactics, I think. Try and see it through now to extra time.
Lamal, Rodri, Marino, Ferran Torres! Still low.
Always a difficult attempt that. Worth a swing of the right boot, but as it bounces up, it's hard to swivel and get a clean connection. And also getting on target.
Eight previous World Cup finals have required extra time. The last one did. Scaloni had to suffer it. Indeed, 4 of the last 5 have required extra time. And this one is ticking ever closer to extra time. But there remains time. Pedri, Lamal, Laporte, Pedri, Williams, Cucurella, Rodri, Williams, Pedri, Kubasi, Marino, one again from Porro, Lamal, Rodri, Nico Williams, the 89th minute. No one past Molina.
There's been a real defiance about Argentina's defending to restrict Spain the way they have. The best chance I think they've conceded would be that Ferran Torres header.
Where's the chance?
Laporte, Kubasi. This could open up for Rodri. He fires high. Spain, of course, when they won it in South Africa 16 years ago, themselves required extra time, went deep into the Johannesburg night before Andres Iniesta came up with his moment. Then for Vicente Del Bosque. How many of these Spanish supporters were there on that famous occasion, who knows? Williams, Marino, Pedri, out by Molina, Messi, Cucurella got tight. And there are many of the class of 2010. The ones who lifted it, the class of Casillas and Ramos and Piqué and Puyol and Busquets and Alonso, Xavi and Iniesta.
Yeah, you saw the expression from the Spanish veterans there. It's been not been an easy watch, this one.
Truth be This would be, if it's this way, the third of the last 5 finals to be 0-0 after 90 minutes. There's so much on it, that's the truth. There's everything on it. This is it. Messi, Simeone. Messi stayed down. Laporte walks away from the scene of the crime.
It looked to me, first viewing, that Messi's just run into Laporte and Laporte held his ground. I don't think there's anything malicious in it. It doesn't have to get out of the way.
Well, he's got a free kick out of it, has Lionel Messi. And this would be the ultimate execution of Argentina's game plan if they were to steal it this late in the day. Their support comes to life. Effervescently colourful. A glorious soundtrack to the event. Messi goes wide for Simeone. Messi again. Fernandez. Lionel Messi couldn't tiptoe through. It's taken back by Medina. Simeone across goal, and Simon can fall on it. And get rid of it in a hurry. Porro. It's come to Williams. Who's had a hit, parried by Martinez. Oh, that's a fair collision on halfway as well. Enzo Fernandez went through him, and Enzo Fernandez is walking.
There's no good waving your hand. You've got to get off, no matter what. Anybody thinks it looked late. It looked a little vindictive. Interested to see the replay. Trying to get there. And he's not far off. Getting the ball. It's not a cynical challenge, but the way Kubasi goes up and over, it looks bad. But you'd say enough for a booking.
And Enzo Fernandez here becomes the 6th player to be sent off in a World Cup final. Indeed, the 3rd Argentinian player after Pedro Monzon and Gustavo Desotti in 1990. Correa, I think, has risked the ire of the referee too, possibly by covering his mouth in a confrontation. This was the referee actually who sent off Piero Hincapié for covering his mouth while talking to an opponent, the Ecuadorian defender, earlier in the tournament. But it would appear there is still the potential for VAR involvement here. Enzo Fernandez will be hard to console. Now here is the moment Cucurella goes to Messi. Messi indicates possibly that he said something behind that hand.
Well, it's been a defiant rearguard action, but it's going to be incredibly hard now if it does go to extra time.
What's noted also that when Spain won it in 2010, they did so then against 10 men. After Johnny Heitinger was sent off for the Netherlands.
Argentina fans, it's done for you guys. Spain's gonna win this.
Williams, Cucurella,
Spain are gonna win this.
Pedri. Rodri, Lamine Yamal again to tease Tagliafico right at the end of it all. No way past him. Alvarez away, Cucurella onto it. Sifted up to Ferran Torres, who's gone over. In position, A1, in the final seconds of the World Cup final.
Well, making tackles like that, pride is his game. But he's conceded one in a really dangerous area. That's loose. Really is at this stage.
And he's on a yellow card too. This may be the last kick before extra time. It may be the last kick, full stop.
Forget about the World Cup.
Well, somebody can write themselves into the history books here if they took this away.
Put yourself now in the boots of Pedro Porro. Put yourself in the boots of Lamine Yamal. The whole world is watching.
Lamine Yamal, not Lamal.
One moment, one kick of the ball. Overseen by those who went before them. As the sun beats down in New Jersey.
Well, Yamal hit the wall in his last attempt. Will he have another go? those Spain lads back a little bit.
Lamine Yamal! Oh, what a save! Emi Martinez made quite a journey and turned it behind for a corner.
We'd argue it's his half of the goal. Nevertheless, it's the best save he's made so far.
Quickly on with it. Petri, Williams, in went Kubasi. The final whistle.
Yeah,
only it is not the final whistle. It is merely a moment to pause for thought and reflect on a match-saving stop for Argentina from their brilliant maverick goalkeeper, Emiliano Martinez.
It's easy to edge to your right if you're Martinez, but he doesn't get fooled. He sees it coming all the way, in fairness, but yeah, he's just kept them in this World Cup final.
The moment of the match so far was the last moment of the match so far. And we head, as 4 years ago, to extra time in the World Cup final. It remains Spain 0, Argentina 0.
Spain is 0 goals, and Argentina has 0 goals.
So 10 men on, how do they go about it, Argentina?
As you were, I think, just defending for their lives, even less ambition going forward. Did they make a change? Well, they put Lautaro Martinez's stretched legs just to chase the balls, to try and get them up the pitch. But you only see it as being one-way traffic again for the next half an hour.
Lionel Messi seated, surrounded by those he inspires. Argentina went through this in Lusail in December of 2022. 2014 final went to extra time as well. Argentina were beaten by Germany. Mario Götze, 113 minutes, and the time before that it was Spain. The Iniesta goal against the Netherlands, 116 minutes. And indeed now both American World Cup finals have reached this stage goalless. 1994, Brazil 0, Italy 0. That went all the way to penalties. This competition, 5 periods of extra time in the last 32, of which 3 went to penalties. 1 period of extra time in the last 16, Switzerland against Colombia went to penalties. And 2 further periods of extra time in the quarterfinals. Bellingham's goal for England against Norway in Miami. And indeed Argentina's victory, they scored twice in the extra period against Switzerland. So in all, 8 of the previous 103 games at this competition have required extra time. Not all of those, of course, were knockout games, but 8 periods of extra time were required. 4 of those were decisive, and 4 went to penalties. For Spain to just keep on going is surely much easier said than done, because they must feel as players that they have thrown everything at it that they possibly can.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they got to the byline a little bit more in the last 15 minutes than they had for the majority of the game, but precious chances created. Just got to keep plugging away. That's all you can do. Keep the faith, keep believing.
Argentina have gone into extra time in the whole history of the World Cup, the most of any team in tournament history. They have prevailed in 11 of the previous 13. Their goalkeeper, Emiliano Martinez, has made 10 saves. That is the most by any keeper in any World Cup final. So Spain presumably to keep on pressing here against the 10 men of Argentina. Argentina, this most cussed of football nations, that refuses to accept when it's beaten, but is right up against it now. Rodri.
Argentina are pretty much handicapped.
Williams faced by Molina, supported by Cucurella, who's seen so much of the ball. Pedri.
I don't know why they were committing so many yellow cards.
Williams.
What's the purpose?
Kubasi. Lamal.
That was unnecessary.
Porro. Lamal. Porro. Ferran Torres surrounded by three. Porro wasn't giving way. Taliafico has a free kick.
Send them all home.
He's just lost his balance in the arms. Come on, giving him the benefit. But there's something to admire in how dogged they have been, Argentina. They will not give way.
From Martinez. Flores couldn't reel it in. So we play on essentially because of him.
Yeah, the best of the saves he's made. Will he be called upon to make many more? Got them up off their chairs.
Sifted through here for Ferran Torres. Torres, Lamal couldn't bring it with him. Taliafico juggles it out, then loses it to Lamal. Pedri Williams, oh, Martinez again. Eyeball to eyeball. Out comes McAllister.
They have to survive 30 more minutes,
He
man.
got on it, Nico Williams. He feels it's a chance spurred. Pedri with a little dink. Oh, he virtually gets nothing on it. Doesn't change the direction.
Argentina are clinging on a little more.
They're hoping for the penalty. I think so.
Solid connection here, and you think Martinez is out the game. No, he does get a touch. He does. He's trying to feed it into that far corner.
If that's the matter.
Remember a save from Colin Maloney in Qatar.
Argentina might have something up their sleeves.
Some say he won the last World Cup final. He might just win this one. Look at that.
Incredible to see, though, those zeros up against Argentina. Who
Zero attempts at goals. Zero attempts at target.
Toro.
Compared to 16 attempts at goal and 11 attempts at targets by Spain.
Spread by Rodri. Nudged down towards Marino, who nearly capitalised. Whenever Argentina dare to have the ball, Spain swarm. one of the most one-sided, perhaps the most one-sided World Cup final ever, and yet there's nothing in it.
Did not see it being quite this one-sided, I must admit. I didn't think Argentina would really go toe-to-toe, as I said earlier, because Spain will pick them off, but such a rearguard defensive action from them.
Williams, another really good tackle by Molina, who chases after his own block. Simeone ahead of him. Ferran Torres, Marino, Williams! Celebration cut short.
It's offside.
Well, he was quick to make the decision, the ref. Didn't hesitate. Gave the foul straight away. Marino tread on, who's it, Otamendi's foot? Oh, there. I'm not sure what he's given here. Can't be that. Cannot be that.
Well, Williams is certainly perplexed, bemused.
Well, I'm bemused. Looking at those replays, there was nothing obvious there. When Marino went on Martinez, it's just a follow. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Ferran Torres has a touch.
Oh, just inadvertently treading on Otamendi's toe there, Marino. But it's one of those natural actions, isn't it? I'm not sure that the ref would have seen that. Marino treading on his toe.
Momentary, almost teasingly momentary joy for Luis de la Fuente and the Spanish supporters. Spain are about to make a couple of changes here to freshen up, fresh legs. Very interestingly, they're going to throw on two players who haven't kicked a ball at this World Cup before now. Eric Garcia of Barcelona, and wearing 18, Martin Zubimendi of Arsenal. Laporte and Rodri give way. Neither has played at all for De La Fuente, and now they are going to play the most important 15 or 20 minutes of the whole competition. Porro, Torres, Williams, Pedri, Cucurella. Williams threatened to get goal side.
Well, that's brilliant.
Simeone helping out his fullback. Given back though to Marino. Lamal. Zubimendi, champion of England with Arsenal. Cucurella. Aimed in towards Marino. Messi's gone bustling in, he's seen an empty net. But he's been penalised.
Well, it's just that contact there. I mean, if the ref spotted that, that's top class. He's just backing in to Otamendi. Something happens so often in the box when forward and defender are challenging.
Lamal, Porro, Pedri, Cucurella, Williams, Pedri, Porro. Williams was arriving, nipped away from him by Medina. Pedri, Subimendi, Kubasi, Williams, Porro, Lamal. That's fanciful. And another change here from Scaloni, which effectively says he's giving up any last vestige of attacking intent, taking off his number 9, Julian Alvarez, and replacing him with the now Tottenham centre-back, Marcos Senesi.
Yeah, could have put on Lautaro Martinez. Chose the central defender to try and see this out.
Which leaves Messi really as his only attacking player on the field. And there is Messi, out-jumped by Garcia.
Which is going to
good win by Pedri. Porro. Subimendi, Pedri, missed out Cucurella, came to Williams, and Williams played it in, and Marino headed wide.
Wow. Of all the players you'd want that to fall to, it's him, super sub. So accomplished in the air. It's a sitter, an absolute sitter. Oh, if they don't win this, he'll be having nightmares about that tonight.
Subimendi, Pedri, Garcia, Cucurella, Williams again. Pedri, Lamal, Porro, Pedri, Williams, Williams. It's a flying ball by Paredes.
That's a good ball out.
Taken away from Messi. And Messi has steered at the pitch of the ball up towards Cucurella and beyond. No free kick for Simeone. And back comes Spain with Lamine Yamal.
Getting a bit tasty down there. Tagliafico on Yamal. Everyone getting involved. Both his eyes on the ball, but it is probably a foul on Simeone.
Scaloni in the face of officialdom. There's the coming together.
A chance for Tagliafico just to leave a little bit on Yamal. Defender knew it was out.
his reaction to that, and Lionel Scaloni a yellow card. Otamendi, Simeone.
What am I even watching now?
3 minutes to add on at the end of the first period of extra time. Williams steals. Argentina steals back. Paredes. Porro. On by Zubimendi. Pedri. Ferran Torres felt contact, but heard no whistle. In goes Kubasi. Zubimendi. Otamendi clear. There's Messi. Simeone.
Didn't have as well to keep it there.
Paredes couldn't keep it. Spain have it back with Pedri. Pedri's rolled off it by Simeone. Messi kept it from Garcia. And Messi can play it now.
Well, the spirit of this Argentina team is quite incredible. They're not going to lie down.
Well, Martinez about to take the throw. Before he does, there's a little bit more off-the-ball histrionics involving Tagliafico and Ferran Torres.
Fun of games out there now. Ref's got to keep his eyes peeled. All sorts of shenanigans.
Throw on by Ferran Torres. In goes Marino. Noel couldn't keep it in play. Argentina are within a few seconds now of ticking their next box. And that was discomforting Marino.
I'll still be thinking about that missed header. How can he forget it?
So half time in extra time, and still nothing to show. But boy, there could have been, there might have been. Probably, Alan, there should have been.
Oh, most definitely. That will haunt him for the rest of his life if they end up losing this. He's been so valuable to his team, Mikel Merino, coming off the bench, scoring goals. And that would have been the biggest goal of all for him. Biggest goal of his career, you fancy.
Mikel Merino, 90+1 against Portugal in Dallas in the last 16. Mikel Merino, 88 to win against Belgium in Los Angeles
Argentina
in the quarter-final. But in the final, he couldn't match it, and it's still 0-0.
This is so frustrating.
Well, that togetherness is what has taken them this far, Argentina. They are such a tight group, so cohesive, so mutually believing, and just so cussing. There's not a more stubborn football team on the planet, and that still might be enough.
It might well be enough. The fact they're still in this contest would buoy them no end. Everybody giving absolute everything out there.
So they need to leave behind them. Marino needs to leave behind them what regrets exist after 105 minutes with 15 still to play. 15 minutes separating these supporters from the torture of a penalty shootout.
Some of these players functioning on memory, I think. So tired. When you think of the emotion they've expended, Argentina, the extra time they've already had in this competition, it's a monumental physical effort from them.
Messi gets the ball rolling again. Molina forward. And Molina again.
Another 15 minutes to go. They'll decide the winner within the 15 minutes. Are they gonna go for penalty shootout? I don't know.
He should be fresh as a daisy.
I'm not sure of anything right now.
The minimal. Pedro Porro. Williams. And thundered into Spain.
Spain got to go. It's over. It's over. Spain got to go.
At last!
It's over for Argentina. I knew it. It was inevitable.
Magic moment!
Spain are gonna win. The second World Cup. Well done, Spain. That's it.
Well, just when you thought it wasn't going to happen, he must have doubted De La Fuente. They've given everything.
It's okay,
Everything. And then, seconds into this second half of extra time, it finally arrives. What a moment for these players. It's not over yet. It's certainly not over yet. But the mountain to climb now for Argentina. Nico Williams does ever so well to keep it alive, and that's easy. That's an easy one to miss. He's got time to think about it, Ferran Torres. It's easy to knock it over the bar. And he fights the move for the net. Purposefully, I think. It's a clinical finish, this one. Lovely clean contact. No doubt about it. This time Martinez in goal. No chance whatsoever. What a moment.
The boy from Barca has taken Spain to within view of the World Cup. And Messi now must conjure something.
It's impossible.
The 25th international goal for Ferran Torres. None to lay alongside that one.
They wasted too much time.
He has tournament goals before this, a couple at Euro 2020, a couple at the last World Cup against Costa Rica, one at the last European Championships against Albania.
It's over for them.
But none of those elicited tears as this one has. And now with 10 men, Argentina must dig like they have never dug before.
All of a sudden they're going to switch from that defensive mode to throwing everything at it up the other end. And they've been happy to sit on it for so long, virtually from the first whistle.
Correa, he'll settle for that. Look at that, 20 attempts to none. Who can say if Spain win it that the right team hasn't won it?
It's just unheard of, those kind of figures. Absolutely unheard of.
I'm not gonna blame anyone. But
First substitute to score in a World Cup final, Ferran Torres, since Mario Götze scored the winner for Germany against Argentina in Rio.
But now for Spain is the time to settle themselves,
spectacularly well,
to come down off the high of that goal, to make sure that concentration remains.
Molina,
Argentina should have done the due diligence. They should have played.
Messi got in the bank.
They should have played from the
taken up by Messi, who threatened momentarily.
Very beginning.
Medina.
Now it's nearly impossible for them.
Senesi from halfway.
They can't do it.
Otamendi.
I know that for sure.
Paredes.
There's no miracle.
Medina. 10 minutes to play.
Go away. It's over. It's over for Argentina. I'm gonna end the stream.
The great thing about this goal, I think, was the fact that he meant to just lift it a little bit. He didn't try and keep it down. He thought, I'm going to hit the roof of the net here. And they would certainly have appreciated it.
It's okay, man.
Those Spanish forefathers, the great predecessors, embracing the moment of the current cohort. A moment from which Argentina want to hide.
Is there yet though a twist to this game? Can Argentina come up with something?
Foul on Marino. McAllister was booked to the latest fracas.
Will he be feeling a bit better, Marino?
Marino just want to get caught on it there. He found a way out. Porro's had a terrific front-footed game from right back.
Terrific tournament.
Lamal.
Yamal! Not Lamal!
Cucurella. Pedri. Williams.
Get another goal. Score another goal.
To keep the
Go
ball
for
Spain is to win the World Cup.
And this is what they do best. Keep the ball. Nobody better.
Cucurella. Torres. Williams happy to make friends with the corner flag.
Great
offside.
Great assist though. Nico Williams for that goal. Time to hurry up now. Where before they were doing everything slowly, Argentina.
Smashed up towards Simeone.
I should have slept, man.
Oh, Torres is on his way here.
Go for the second goal.
All by himself.
Yes.
And the flag is up at his expense.
Oh no. It's an offside.
Tried to bend his run. Again, millimetres in it.
Medina, Messi, Molina, hooked away by Pedri. In went Williams. That's a free kick for Argentina. And they've got to load it up now. 6 minutes just more to find a goal. Thrust in by Paredes, out by Ferran Torres. Paredes.
You still wouldn't put it past them, Argentina, to strike back.
Messi. Got away from Pedri. It's Lionel Messi, it's a corner. Spain are not yet over the line. Argentina's second corner of the match. Messi with it. Messi to loft it in onto the roof of the net.
Unai Simon just had plenty of time to gauge the flight of this ball. But it only takes a fortunate break of the ball to equalise that winning goal. Or leading goal, should I say. It may be the winning one.
Yeah, it's a winning one.
Martinez necessarily long. Kubasi got in front of his man. Williams has won it and Torres is through the middle. If Williams can play the pass. Instead he's chopped inside. Nico Williams, lost his bearings, lost his footing, lost his way.
Wow, tried a little trick there when he didn't need to. In space. Oh, it's a strange decision in that position.
Tagliafico, too heavy for Senesi. Here's Messi. There's Messi. He caught it all right. He caught it so hard that Marino's gone down in a pile.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
That was a sharp Lionel Messi uppercut. And Marino at the moment will be seeing stars. He's within 5 minutes or so of seeing a second star on the Spanish jersey.
Incredibly tight. But that offside technology now is superb.
Well, this will only jolt up the jeopardy. This is going to add time on. This may present him with one last chance to find from nowhere that little sprinkling of magic dust that could keep Argentina alive. Marino has to come off to go back on. I'm interested to see how we're going to restart here. Slovenian referee has called over Paredes and Torres. Toro. Paredes gets us rolling. Medina.
watch it anymore.
Followed by Martinez. Set back from Messi, looked to sift it through for Simeone. Out by Kubasi. And Williams has thrown an arm in there, and that renders Spain vulnerable again.
The last thing you want to do, give away those cheap free kicks, give them a chance to float one towards that penalty area. Bet your life those Argentina players are going to throw themselves at this ball.
The 120th minute of the World Cup final.
Please end this one, man. I can't watch it anymore. Please end this. Let him rest.
Messi works it, and now Messi wriggles. It's Simeone! Oh, it's so mighty, mighty close.
Please end this.
Senesi threw in his
I
phone.
can't watch it anymore. Let the Messi
Well,
rest.
some absolutely heroic defending in there. Not sure who got that clearing touch, but clever working of the free kick.
And there's all sorts going on ahead of this corner now. 5 minutes to add on at the end of extra time. That is time aplenty for Argentina. Messi's delivery is smuggled behind for another one.
Chaos in there. Absolute chaos.
Argentina thrive on chaos. They've proved that multiple times.
Absolutely zero hope.
They pray just for one break of the ball.
I gave up. I gave up long ago.
Messi to the near post, and it is lifted up and over and out of play in a breathless moment of hope that vanishes by Simeone.
Not quite as straightforward as the Ferran Torres chance, but similar in some ways. But Simeone not as accomplished as the Spain striker. You can forgive him for snatching at that.
All of Spain held its breath. Argentina come again. Paredes. Out by Cucurella. Toro. Towards the wall. Out by Medina.
Come on. Everyone must be happy.
3 minutes to play.
Messi didn't get that.
Martinez belts it long. And Argentina have another free kick. Earned this time by Otamendi.
Yeah, he's playing centre forward now in the centre half. Needs must.
He and Senesi both at times. Here's Messi seeking to feed them. Messi's smart little ball. McAllister. Simeone. Referee seen a foul on the edge of the penalty area. And here is Simeone's moment of regret.
Well, it's a chance. It's not a great chance, but one nonetheless. You'd have wanted him on the end of it.
Please end this game.
Additional minutes to play.
Please end this game.
Match point, as Alcaraz would have it.
I beg you guys. Please end this game. What's the time now?
Forward again by
3:30
Garcia.
a.m. Please end this game.
Another free kick. 90 seconds now for Argentina.
Please end
It has
this
to be right.
game. I know. Spain are gonna win the second World Cup, and I'm happy for them.
Simon makes a catch that could win a match.
De La Fuente.
He wins.
You
He
won the World
always
Cup.
wins, De La Fuente. Mind, the same up to now could be said of Scaloni.
Time to just try and keep it now.
Williams, Cucurella, Garcia.
20 more seconds.
The countdown to Spanish euphoria.
30 more seconds.
Cucurella, Ferran
30 more
Torres,
seconds.
the name for the morning's headlines.
30 more seconds to go.
Foul by Cucurella. This will be Argentina's last chance. They must commit everybody to this. Everybody and everything.
Well, who can make the first contact here?
Spain are ready to spin on. This is the World Cup final.
5 seconds.
Loaded in by Martinez. Spain made first contact. Ferran Torres away.
Spain wins their second World Cup.
Seized their second star. The kings of Europe.
Spain
conquered the
wins the finals against Argentina by 1-0. It's over for Argentina, and Spain has put another star in the jersey.
The most defiant of footballing nations is itself
Good job.
defied. Its reign is over.
Good job. Good job.
Spain are triumphant.
There's a bit of a argy-bargy down there.
Good job.
I think maybe Paredes was involved. But you're right, Peter. Only one team in the league. Only one team trying to win
You
this
deserve
football
to win.
match.
You play like
Spain
champions
aside doing
throughout
all
the
pushing
series.
as Argentina, just basically, even when it was 11v11, tried to see it out. You think, well, what's the game plan? Try and get to penalties? Because still no efforts on goal. Quite incredible until very end of this match.
It's okay.
And
Good
so,
job.
seemingly, having walked away from his
Spain won
final
their
peak in
second
Qatar 4
World
years
Cup.
ago, Lionel Messi, into
Congratulations,
his
Spain.
40th year, comes up this time.
You
just
deserve
short.
this. Spain
And these Spanish
Yamal
fans
won its
can
first
embrace
ever
a
World Cup,
truly fabulous
and the
team.
Spain
The team
won
so
their second
perfectly
World Cup
complete.
overall. They won their first World Cup in the 2010s,
Messi and
and now
Argentina's
they won
expense.
their second World Cup.
Luis de la
in
Fuente, in all of his
2026.
fatherly
Good
wisdom
job.
and wit, concocted this idyllic, smooth Spanish play
Bye-bye.
of sturdiness and stardust. And that is a classy moment at the end of it all.